Greetings everyone, this is Potato Hedgehog, and welcome to the finale of Sonic Forces. I say this is the finale because I just got done recording the final boss, and what you see in this video is going to be what I just recorded for it. And I'm basically going to show off what's left of Sonic Forces so I can end this and get back to the other games that I haven't finished. And trust me, there are a lot of games that I need to finish to catch up to what I had before. There are only 8 stages left in the entire game. Well, yeah, 8 stages left in the entire game. So we're going to continue on from the Death Egg and then go until the final boss. So last time we played Sonic Forces, we were tackling the Death Egg, which I spectacularly died on. And if we're following the stories, Classic Sonic is supposed to shut down the Death Egg from the inside. And are you sure this isn't Sonic Generations 2? Because this looks like a very classic Death Egg. You'd think Eggman would have redesigned it by now, since he's used the goddamn thing about 5 times in the entire series. So, yeah. And I apologize if this recording style is a little weird, but kinda hard to commentate over Sonic Forces with OBS, considering that the game likes to desync my audio. And at the time of that footage, my controller has been disconnected. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. My Xbox One controller tends to die sometimes with the battery that I use for it. So, yeah. We are still going through the Death Egg. And let me just say that this is one of the most pandering nostalgic cash grabs ever. Eggman could have used something else other than the Death Egg in order to hold his base of operations and or imprison Sonic. But, gotta pander to them nostalgic cash grabs, I guess. I mean, I personally don't have a problem with classic Sonic, considering that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles is my favorite Sonic game. So, yeah, I just wish that he wasn't in every single Sonic game imaginable after Generations. That's kinda like my problem with Yumi from Senran Kagura. Ever since her debut in Shinobi Versus, she's been in every Senran Kagura game imaginable. I don't have a problem with Yumi as a character, but she does not need to be in every single Senran Kagura game. I understand that she is very popular in Japan, but Jesus, I think some of us Americans are sick of Yumi. Look at those egg pawns falling to their deaths. And this is where I died last time, but this time I know how to handle it. Ha! Bypass the electric floor, everybody! Triple kill. And I don't care about getting all the red rings because Super Sonic is not worth it. Even though his ring draining problem has been fixed since Generations, Super Sonic is not worth playing more of this game. And I have a new name for Sonic Lost World. Wasted Potential the Game. Yeah, come fight me, Sonic Forces Defense Squad. I really don't give a shit. Coming from a Sonic fan, this game should not have been disappointing, but it was. And I'm going to say that it was until the day I die. No matter how much, like pre-release patches post-release patches that Sega puts on the game, this game still disappointed me. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure people who were hyped for this game got disappointed too. So, I have every right to speak my mind and say that Sonic Forces was probably the biggest disappointment to me as a Sonic fan. It had so much potential! Eggman taking over the world! That's never happened! Like, Dr. Eggman is one of my favorite characters in the series. Seeing him win for once? Holy shit! Like, you never thought that that would happen. But it just seems underwhelming. Infinite was underwhelming. He only appears like 5 times as a boss fight. One of those fights is a reused Metal Sonic fight. His reason for becoming a villain was half-ass and worse than Broly from Dragon Ball Z. Oh, I want to be an ultimate mercenary, but Shadow called me weak, so I'm gonna gonna take the Phantom Ruby and become an infinite edgelord. That is the worst character development I have ever heard of in my life. And I've seen some pretty shitty character developments. Infinite is one of the worst villains in Sonic history because of his backstory alone. And of course we knew that Sonic was gonna kick his ass, because Sonic is the main character of the series. You know he's going to kick his ass. Infinite was not a threat. But they just hyped him up and hyped the other 4 villains up, even though they were nothing but virtual clones. Thanks for the cop-out, Sega! Like, as to quote the dying screen on this game whenever you die, try again. Try again, Sega. Try again until you get it right. Sonic Forces was supposed to be right. But, oh, hell no, it is not. It is not right. While there are some fun things about the game, like the modern Sonic stages, they feel really, really fast. You should not be able to complete a modern Sonic level in a fucking minute. While I will admit that some levels are longer than others, Jesus Christ. Most of these levels you are able to complete in a minute or less, and it's really easy to get S ranks. You're handing them out like candy. In the other Sonic games before Forces, you had to work for the S rank. You had to be fast, kill the enemies, collect the rings. Now it only seems like you have to do 2 of those things in order to get an S rank. You either had to be really fast at the stage, get a large amount of rings, and don't die. You have to do, like, the bare minimum to get an S rank. Which is why I'm not so proud to say that I've S ranked every level in this game. On my first try alone. Well, except for the exception of Final Judgment and the final boss. But that's a different story. I'm just saying, this entire game feels like a rush job. And I should not feel that way, but I do. And before the Sonic Forces Defense Squad attacks me with their torches and pitchforks, I don't give a shit. I really don't. Even the biggest Sonic fan on Earth, whoever that may be, would be able to look at this game and see its flaws. Or not. I'm speaking as a lover of Sonic. Like, I've been a fan of Sonic ever since the beginning. My first Sonic game was Sonic Heroes, and I loved it. And even Sonic Heroes, for as old as it came out in 2004, I think, had much more potential than this. I'm just sad for Sonic, because he's had some good games, he's had some bad games, he's had some mediocre games. This kind of falls between mediocre and bad, in my honest opinion. There's so much that could have been done with Sonic Forces, and Sega just decided, oh, no, we gotta get this out because people will make us money because, oh my god, we need the money. Think about your fans, Sega. I mean, you kind of did with the character creation system, and I will admit that's one of the biggest selling points of this game, which you got right, even though it's kind of limited. But think about what your fans want. We did not want a 3-hour rush. We did not want a rush job that could be completed in 3 hours. We did not want a villain who is hilariously edgy and became a villain for the worst reasons possible. We wanted Eggman to take over the world, and he kind of did. But we knew Sonic was going to win in the end because main character syndrome, anyone? We did not want levels that could be completed in a minute or less. We did not want to be handed S ranks out like they were candy. There's just a lot of things wrong with Sonic Forces, but there are some good things too. The soundtrack is awesome, one of the best actually in my opinion. The character creation system is good, even though it's limited. The Wisp-Ons are actually pretty nice. They actually give the Wisps a reason to be there this time instead of forcibly forcing them in. I was going to say that the boss fights are good, but they are not. I'm sorry if it feels like I'm going on a rant, but there's just so much wasted potential with Sonic Forces, and that makes me upset. You'd think this would have been the best Sonic game, modern Sonic game, to come out in a while, but it wasn't. It was just another cash grab rush job by Sega because, oh, Sonic Mania was good! Let's put Classic Sonic in there! People love Classic Sonic! One developer says, while another developer says, I think people are sick of Classic Sonic, while the other developer pulls out a revolver and shoots him in the head. He's like, no! We must have Classic Sonic! We will die if we don't have Classic Sonic in this game! People will riot. I've seen it. And another developer chimes in and he's like, okay, but let's put modern Sonic in there too, to pander to the modern fans too. I'm honestly in the middle when it comes to Sonic. I love modern Sonic, I love classic Sonic, but they don't always need to be in the same game. I'm just glad that this wasn't hilariously edgy like Shadow the Hedgehog, even though it's a guilty pleasure of mine. And I died. See? That's what you need to do, Sega. You need to try again. Because this game could have been so much more. But what we got was a rush job. Do you really want to be known as the company who rushes out games about blue hedgehogs and expects them to succeed? I'm pretty sure you don't want that, Sega. I'm speaking as someone who has loved the blue hedgehog that you brought to life in 1991. A lot of people love Sonic, but people are going to start to ignore or even hate Sonic because of stuff like this. Because, Jesus Christ. Sonic Forces could have been so much more. It could have been an epic story about Eggman taking over the world, and Sonic and his friends and your custom character try to stop it. But there are so much things that you missed. Chaos, he could have been a really big threat because he destroyed Station Square. Zavik almost just took over the Lost Hex. Metal Sonic, we all know what his deal is. He just wants to kill Sonic and prove that he's better. And Shadow actually being an anti-hero and working for Eggman? While not the most original idea, it could have been done. But no, we got an edgy edgelord of an edge in Infinite, and Eggman did take over the world, but of course Sonic and his friends stop him with the power of friendship and all that. Like I said, wasted potential. Sega, if you do see this, know that your fans want you to do something. They want you to do something with Sonic. They want you to fix him. And going back to previous ideas like Classic Sonic and the Boost formula, that is not trying something new. You're afraid to innovate, and that's what's turning people off of Sonic. Some of us would like to see the Adventure formula come back. Like, I love Sonic Adventure. It's one of my favorite Sonic games of all time. I would love to see that again. I would love to see a pseudo-open-world Sonic game where you interact with the NPCs. I would love to see Sonic and his pals take on Eggman. Not through cutscenes, but through gameplay. Like, something similar to what Sonic Adventure was. Except with the Big the Cat sections, because who really cares about Big the Cat? Anywho. I've been ranting for too long, let's talk about what's been going on. I am very close to the end of the game, just blasting through the stages as Modern Sonic, and I've been retrying a lot because I wasn't really thinking when I was playing through these levels, because I just wanted to get Sonic Forces as done with as possible. So yeah, we're in the final stretch of the game with Imperial Tower, I believe. Yeah, I think this is, no it's not. Imperial Tower is the next stage, and it's one of the worst. Oh, and in this part of the video, we fight Infinite as a reused boss fight, because that's what everyone wanted, right? For Sonic to fight Metal Sonic again, not Sonic facing off against Infinite mono a mono. Because we gotta make that money, and we gotta go as soon as— Try again! Sega, try again! Anyway, yeah, every time I die in this video, I'm going to say Sega, try again. They should have really tried again. And I think in this part of the video, I'm going to take an epic shortcut in the next few seconds, because I don't know how or why, I just managed to find that, and yeah. Like, look what's about to happen. I boost— oh wait, wrong section. Alright. Like, look at this! I take the most epic shortcut! I just skipped all over that shit. Good job, Sonic. You did not do anything, other soldiers, and who the fuck just blew me up? Okay.
Potato darling.
Haruka-sama!
More Sonic Forces? Aren't you supposed to be done with it?
Yeah, we are. Almost. We're almost done with Sonic Forces. Just 4 more stages to go.
I believe you're about to fight that Infinite fellow again. Just try not to cringe too hard when you see the reusedness, I want to say.
Thanks, babe.
No problem.
Alright, let's fight Infinite again. This should be fun. Alright, Infinite, do your condescending anime pose again. Oh, it wasn't condescending. But this is still a Metal Sonic rehash, so...
How about here lies the...
My epitaph? Excuse you?
Here doses the masked clown. Might as well make it for the person who needs one, right?
Yeah, masked clown sounds accurate, Sonic. This is honestly just a rehash of the Metal Sonic boss fight, except Infinite has control of his red cubes again, and if you hit them, he'll use the Phantom Ruby to fuck with you. And he'll be using those red cubes quite a bit, so be careful. Suzune-sensei! I found him! Good. Emu, now! Goodbye, muscle control. Ow! So you're the punk who claims to be part of Homura's squad. You do know I didn't teach you anything, correct? Yeah. You must be the legendary Suzune-sensei. Assaulting an innocent guy. Innocent my ass. Huh?
The Phantom Ruby's energy is recharged. Perish along with your useless friends.
My friends got me this far, and together, we're gonna win!
Huh. So you're a hedgehog. No, I am not. I am just a human whose avatar happens to be a hedgehog.
That Phantom Ruby virtual reality of
I've
yours
been
is
watching
the
your
real
YouTube
illusion.
channel, and you do appear to interact with my former students. That doesn't mean that I taught you anything.
I'm aware, Suzune. It's just that Homura and her friends happen to be several of my favorite characters in the entire franchise. So,
Why am I not your favorite? Am I too young for you?
you're 7 years older than me.
Insult my age again, and I will cut your meathead off.
Please don't. I need that for things.
So, you're the dumbass who claims to be part of Homura's renegade squad? I expected more.
Whatever, Ryobi. At least I'm not the one with small boobs.
Fuck you!
Yeah, whatever. I'm just calling it like I see it. Any reason why you guys came here anyway?
Mirai sent invitations to see Potato Hedgehog beat the final boss of Sonic Forces. Are you Potato Hedgehog?
Partner, when we
Yes,
join
I am,
forces,
Miyagi.
the sky's the limit.
Which explains why you know my name.
Double
Of course I know your name. You're one of my favorite characters in the franchise. Unlike Ryobi.
Aw, why not? You're not a butt person? Come on, I got the biggest butt out of anyone in this franchise.
Not really much of a butt person.
Oh, screw you. I'm sure there's someone out there who likes my butt.
I'm pretty sure that that you're right, Ryobi. He could be in one of my other Senran Kagura, comment sections. Anyway, next stage is Iron Fortress. Now could just stop sitting on me, Ryobi.
Not until you appreciate my butt.
Never. At least I can still kind of... Oh, wait. I'm commentating over this footage, which I made earlier, so... yeah, I don't exactly need to move. I've been sitting on my ass all day, though, so I guess I can thank you, Ryobi.
You can thank me by kissing my ass.
No, thank you. And besides, I already have someone's ass to kiss.
Who's that?
Haruka.
You're dating Haruka? Are you serious? I guess Riona's gonna be disappointed.
Why's that?
She's had a crush on you for months. She would not shut up about you. And honestly, I don't know why. Well, it's simple, Ryobi. Potato's kinda cute. Are you serious, Suzune-sensei? He's 7 years younger than you! You'd be wise to not bring up my age. Sorry. You guys are all weirdos. I would agree. Miyabi's the only one for me. Emu, your forehead is shining again. And if it continues to shine, I will beat you to death with a fucking spoon.
Why can't I go one day without some random anime character showing up in my studio?
If you think about it, you are doing an abridged series of us, so we kinda have to show up here.
You're right, Murasaki. Oh, and congratulations on showing up as DLC in the Asuka dating simulator.
I don't want to be in that game! Wait! Why Murasaki and not me? I'm more attractive.
You're about a 6, Emu.
Oh, fuck you! And you'd say I'm about a 10, right, Potato?
No comment, Suzune-sensei. I'm already dating one of your former students.
Damn it, Haruka. Why do you always get the good ones? I can't exactly reveal my secrets, Suzune-sensei.
Right. And I think we're about to end this stage and go to the final boss. Well, not yet. So... let's just continue to watch my footage and commentate over it. Sounds fun? Alright. And this is the second worst stage in the entire game, by the way. Auto-seeking missiles, an auto-scrolling section, electric floors everywhere, and it's one of the few stages that took me about around 3 minutes to beat. So there's that. And it's also Classic Sonic's final level, unless you count his part of the final boss, so that's good. At least we don't have to see Classic Sonic for the rest of the game after this. Hey guys, from here on in, it's gonna be final boss territory. So I'm just gonna be quiet for the rest of this so you guys can see what goes on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my playthrough of Sonic Forces. Here's the rest of my footage. I will see you guys in whatever I do next. Adios. And Sega, try again. For the love of God, try again.
Good thing we're not normal. We'll find a way through.
This is where Eggman built Infinite. It's so sad. What a lonely place to be brought into the world. The reactor is close. Hurry!
You're on it. Here goes.
Well, I'll be
right about now. I'll feel better once we blow this thing to pieces. Pretty thrilling, huh, partner? It's time to head back. Everyone's waiting for us. Double catch!
Overclocking the Phantom Ruby! That's insane! No regular tool can damage it now. You're our last chance. Give it your all, Sonic! You'll always be our shining hope! Overclocking the Phantom Ruby! That's insane! No regular tool can damage it now. You're our last chance. Give it your all, Sonic! You'll always be our shining hope!
see? I know you can do this!
Our fate is in your hands.
Sonic! Defeat him!
Go for it, Sonic!
There's nothing the three of us can't achieve together. Victory is ours for the taking. Triple boost.
Finally, an end to this endless battle. Everyone can go back home and relax. There's no need for the resistance.
Hold on! There's still a lot we need to do. We're just getting started.
Huh? What, you're leaving us? There are others who need your help. But okay, I'm not gonna stop you.
Man, the first time I saw you stumbling around, I had no idea you could pull this thing together and see it to the end. I've changed my mind about you.
I knew you'd come through, rookie. Well, I guess you're not a rookie anymore.
You did good out there. It's not like you just waited till the last minute to come in and act all cool, saving the day. Our battle is done, and our resistance has come to a conclusion. But we'll be friends forever. A single person cannot restore the entire world. We have to work together and make a diligent effort. Yeah!
Hey, you're taking off too? I was thinking the same thing. You gonna keep moving forward? No matter what, yeah? You and I aren't so different. See you later, buddy.